All right, what's going on? We back, Goodfella Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody checking me out, man. Checking out the channel. TV said, "Come on, take time." I was on the phone call, so take time, man. Appreciate all the love and support, man. I'll talk a little bit about a little wrap up on Danny and Canelo live. I've been covering the fight. Like I said, Golden Boy ain't paying me to do shit or match room, but I think it's a good fight. I'm gonna talk about it because I'm pro boxing, not pro PBC, pro top rank, pro this, pro that. We're gonna talk boxing, man. Then we're gonna talk about this debate going around and people saying Joshua's a bigger star than Wilder and B Hop saying that shit as well too. What up, DV? What's up, John? And Wilder should fight Dillian White next. So yeah, man, we're gonna talk a little bit about some of this boxing shit going on. And then we got the gang going on the tube. And then we got the dog behind us sleeping. So yeah, we working, man. But yeah, the weigh-in. Y'all know my final thoughts on Danny and the weigh-in and Canelo. I don't know if anybody actually I don't know if anybody actually paid attention that the weigh-in was at 6 o'clock and Pacific time. It should have been around 3 o'clock. The weigh-in is always around midday. Canelo need every advantage just to beat anybody. He need every advantage to be average. And it's shit crazy though, man. It's crazy that every little advantage, advantage is that, even people that have been watching boxing for a long time don't notice. The last time I really noticed for a solid fight that the weigh-in was at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the West Coast, that's 3 p.m. Pacific Time, was Jared Hurd and Lara. And I think Lara implemented that in the contract to get a later weigh-in so Jared Hurd wouldn't hydrate so high. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Canelo. But like I said before, the Mexican fans or the pro Canelo fans, they don't want to recognize Canelo for his bullshit. They don't want to recognize Canelo for being what he is. And what Canelo is an opportunist. If it's an opportunity for him to get an advantage, he gonna get that advantage. And people say, well, Danny Jacobs got to do the same day weigh in. He only could be 10 pounds, heavier come the second day. He don't have to. Eddie Hearn said he'll front the bill. It's $100,000 per pound. You got boxing writers like Dan Rayfield who post to cover the sport of boxing and know this shit. He going around saying it's $250,000 a pound. It was never $250,000 a pound. It was $200,000 per pound. Whatever Danny Jacobs came above the second day weigh-in of 170. So if he came in 171, that's 100. 172, that's 200 grand. They say he allegedly came in 185 pounds versus Triple G. He said that's false. Do the math. That's 100. That's 1.5 million. Eddie Hearn, if he has to, is willing to pay because he know how huge it is for Danny Jacobs and for Matchroom for him to get this fight. He know how huge this shit is. So at the same time for him, he willing to front the bill. And we ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. If Jacobs don't want to do the same day weigh-in, it ain't no penalty. He's not gonna lose his belt. C-Dub, what's going on? He's not gonna lose his belt. This is not a same day weigh-in that's enforced by sanctioning belt body. I don't know what's the penalty if he don't show up and weigh in at all. Maybe Canelo say ain't no fight. Then okay. It is what it is because it shouldn't be no same day weigh-in because the IBF waived that rule for a unification bout. He waived that rule for a unification bout. But like I said before, but nobody noticed the fuckery. It wasn't no because the zone was lagging and shit like that. Somebody didn't make weight. Okay? The reason we waited from 6 to 6:30, really 5:55 to 6:30, somebody was struggling to make weight. And I don't believe that the zone is going to hold up a whole weigh-in. What's up, Dr. Blick? Let me know if you're going to hop on. I don't know if the zone wants to hold the weigh-in for Danny Jacobs. That's some Canelo type shit. Canelo couldn't make the weight, so he had to get a few minutes in the back or a few minutes on a treadmill, jump rope, and Samuel Crouton. What's going on? That's why the weigh-in was 30 minutes late. And on top of that, he had an additional 3 hours? Yeah, additional 3 hours, make sure my math right, for weigh-in. That weigh-in is supposed to be at the top of the day. Oh yeah, it's an Earl Smith shirt. My nigga Greg sent it to me. I would have wore my Bud shirt, I would have wore my Buzz shirt, but they 3X was a medium. Nigga got to lose a couple pounds to get in that bitch. I'm gonna order when I order town shit. I'm gonna see what sizes they got. But they both good material though. If you ever want to order a shirt from, I got this one from the Mikey fight. My boy Greg Abernathy, shout out to Sag Nasty. He sent me this shirt, and like I said, it ain't nothing personal against Earl. You know, I'm Rocky your shit. It ain't nothing personal, nigga. Make the fight happen. Stop hiding. And then you'll be in my good graces. I know you don't give a fuck, shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a fuck what you think. But at the end of the day, I'm always gonna support black fighters, you know. And I'm gonna give me a Jared Hurd shirt. I'm gonna send a Jared Hurd shirt and a Buzz shirt to town. I'm gonna get me two, you know, towards the end of the month. And I'll be start selling my shirts real quick, man. Oh yeah, these motherfuckers good as hell, man. These Modelos, man. I say them for Cinco de Mayo. Bitch is expensive though, but shit, good taste. And cost, but yeah, Canelo whole ass. So he pulling every whole trick in the move, and then you know the way he started trying to. He know Danny not gonna honor the weigh-in. That's the problem. He know Danny not. They gonna pay the penalty. If Danny want to come in at 175, they gonna pay the half. If Danny want to come in at 180, he gonna pay the million. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So it's sad. It's sad that Canelo need every advantage. Pushing the weigh-in back later. Still, somebody didn't make weight. Maybe it was Danny that didn't make weight. Danny came in at 160 on the nose. And they was cheering hard as fuck when Danny made the everyone what's going on. They was cheering hard as hell when Danny made weight. Canelo came a half pound under. Don't mean it wasn't no problem. So it is what it is. I don't be worried about what people post about me, bro. Like I said before, these dudes clout chase because they can't think of nothing to talk about their channel. Dwayne Jones, he said Jacob's already three rounds down. Yep, but like I said before, he behind the 8 ball in ways people don't even see. The weigh-in being later, the same day weigh-in, you know, all types of shit. You know, and this is critical for the zone. It's critical for the zone. It's critical for the zone because they want black viewership, right? So how you gonna expect us to support the zone? For one, you got Golden Boy out there, and they one of the most, you know, with the emails, they got a racist pass. The emails, and then some of the other fighters, I think Nate Campbell, and I think Eric, the kid from Philly that fought Lee Selby, I forget his name. I think a few of them fighters said they heard them use the N-word around Golden Boy offices. Bernard Hopkins is like Shaq for Papa John's. He's damage control. Oh, we not racist. We got Bernard Hopkins as our vice president or whatever the situation may be. You know? But his own. How can you get Tracy Morgan? How can you get LeBron James to do a docuseries? How can you try to be black? Brudman supposed to be doing commercials. You got Terrence Crawford, Tevin Farmer, Demetrius Andrade, Danny Jacobs. You try to sign Deontay Wilder. You want to seem pro-black, then how you gonna be pro-black and you gonna rob Danny Jacobs in front of all them people next week? Tomorrow. If they rob Danny Jacobs, you know, black people not gonna support the zone. Then at that point, everybody got a gripe. At that point, why should we support the zone? Why should we support the zone? Now that's the slap in the face. If Danny Jacobs go out there and do the job and he don't win, then why are we supporting the zone? So what fighter got a chance going over there? Why should we want to see Jamal Charlo go over there? If a guy that y'all got a 3-fight deal locked up in can't beat Canelo and he go out there and legit beat Canelo, y'all still rob him, then why do we want to see Canelo versus nobody else when he worth $330 million and nobody got a chance to beat him? I'm telling y'all. Canelo was invincible. Oh, he already addressed the comments, man. I don't know how he addressed them. It didn't bother me. You know, I'm not going to sit here and it ain't going to bother me what they say. I already believe they are what y'all say they are. So you don't have no reaction or I don't have nothing to say because I already assumed that they were them type of people. Oscar De La Hoya. You know, I assumed that he that type of person. The emails didn't do nothing but solidify what I thought. Eddie Hearn, I believe he was that type of person. So I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna touch on. I'm gonna try not to touch on anything racial in sports no more on YouTube. That's gonna be on the Patreon. I don't know what to think about Canelo at 168 Chicago Bulls. I don't know. He ain't fought nobody, but Dave Lemieux ain't on the card no more. He got injured or some shit. Probably couldn't make the weight, fat ass, at 168. But the whole thing about the whole situation, just looking at it, if they get Jacobs a fair shake, or if Jacobs legitimately lose, I don't have a problem with the zone. I don't have a problem with Skipper or Rushton or whatever the young guy they got out here doing this shit. I don't have a problem with them. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with Eddie Hearn, and this is before his dad said that, because you remember he had the video. What's going on, Narco Chop on TV? Salute. We had the video Eddie Hearn trying to act black. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, he trying to use the black voice and all that shit. You know, so I already knew what that Pilgrim was when he came over. What is it? The Atlantic, the Pacific? I don't know that shit. I ain't been in school, you know, since I was like 25. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Golden Gloves. You want to come on? So I don't really give a shit about what he said. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because I already know what the fuck he about. So I don't need to be put on the pedestal. I don't need to put my channel on the pedestal by tying it to him. What title are you talking about? About Barry Hearn? I didn't even, when I did that video, I didn't know Barry Hearn had said that. I just listened to the part. I seen the version, the part, and I linked the version in the description. The part with him saying that he was saying that the fighters are their bosses. They clicked out the slave trade portion. He just went straight to the boss part. But I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what the fuck he talking about. I already knew that shit. You ain't gonna surprise me. He said Canelo looked juiced on pads at the weigh-in. Somebody barely made weight, and it kind of appeared to be Danny Jacobs with the way his team was jumping around, but I don't give a shit. They say you get 4 tenders and a biscuit for $4 at Popeyes. Popeyes trying to lock the game up, ain't they? Line be around the motherfucking chicken coop, though. But about the whole situation, Danny Jacobs got so many disadvantages, from the weigh-in being later, to the second day weigh-in, to having the B-side promoter, to the judges, you know, him being in Nevada. And in Nevada, I got some news. I can't read it, though. Yeah, I got some news. I'm not gonna share it, though. I know I got some news on Canelo next fight date. Well, we all know the next fight date, but I'm not gonna share it. I don't really share that shit. I just keep that personal. So I know who Canelo next fight is. I know who Canelo next fight is. So hold on, do I? Yeah, I know who Canelo next fight is. I'm not gonna share who Canelo next fight is. I'll wait till after Saturday, but well, at least I have an idea unless something drastically changed. But but about Danny Jacobs, I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Get your bread, but at the same point in time, this gonna just show you if he untouchable. We already know what his next fight is. I've been saying it for the longest. There's only 2 possibilities he gonna fight. Of course, there you go. Right, that's 1. And then somebody win tomorrow, that's 2. So shit, you already know who he gonna fight next. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he already said in the chat, that's if Jacobs don't win. Yep. But kind of looking at the situation with Danny Jacobs, like if he bring home 15 million, he bring home 15 million. Happy for him, bro. You know, he do it for the money. He told Charlo, I'm touching M's, I'm touching M's, I'm touching M's. And that's what he wanted to touch. So, but as far as the fight, you know, Jacobs, I mean, Jacobs real loopy with his shots. You know what I'm saying? Chinny, we seen that with Sergio Mora, Pirog, but a lot of height, nice little reach advantage. Should keep Canelo on the outside, and then you know, step inside and be a little bit more aggressive at times. But he needs to switch speeds other than shots. You know what I'm saying? Kind of shoe shine or 1-2 a little bit, then switch it up to a 3 or 4 punch combination, or pop shot, then 2, pop shot, then 3. You need to keep Canelo guessing. I think fainting is something I didn't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Fading and also gonna be in Vegas. But fading, they changed to Vegas. But fading is something we talked about. We ain't talked about. He need to feint. You know what I'm saying? And try to get Canelo out of position. Canelo gonna feint, but I think it's important for Danny to feint and really set something up. You know what I'm saying? But he got the speed. He got the athletic ability to beat Canelo. But the skill level, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be tough. And people think that Danny will dominate Jamal Charlo. And one of the reasons I like Jamal Charlo over Danny Jacobs is just not it's just not skill. You know what I'm saying? Not just physical, or it's skill because or not just skill. Excuse me. It's the fact that when Danny Jacobs get hit with something he don't like, he go to safe mode. You know, safe mode, safe mode, safe mode, safe mode. So I think Jamal Charlo straight punches. If he clipped Danny Jacobs on the jaw or hit Danny Jacobs early, that's gonna change the mindset. But Saturday gonna tell you guys about Canelo Alvarez if anybody can beat him. Real talk. Saturday is gonna tell a lot of people if anybody can beat Canelo Alvarez. If Jacobs go out there and perform and don't get the victory, then nobody beating Canelo Alvarez unless you're knocking him out. And Jacobs need to know that coming in is a knockout or nothing at all. If he don't come for the knockout at some point, you know. And I know you're not supposed to look for the knockout, but shit, you know, at some point you need to look for the knockout. Can you see the guys? Can you guys see a draw? I can see a draw. That means Danny Jacobs got to win 6-7 rounds with a knockdown. He said, Ali said, what's going on? He said, interview Jamal. Every interview Jamal has since moving up. I think he meant. He mentioned Canelo, Triple G. He's chasing them fights just as much as Danny was. But the problem is Danny Jacobs on the network. He didn't sound like Eddie Hearn. Sean, what's going on? I hope Danny get a KO. Yeah, I think we all hope. I think everybody. It's a lot of hardcore Mexican fans that want Danny Jacobs to win. You know what I'm saying? We tired of the Canelo shit, man. And how can Canelo be the face of our sport and he cheated? What's going on, Mark Pinkerton? Casey Boston say, I see you rocking that. Oh, yeah. I got rock Spence shirt. Somebody got it to me a couple months ago when he fought Mikey and shit. Everybody should be rooting for Danny. For some reason, I got Canelo by stoppage. Yeah, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? Could happen. He looked like he taking some shit. He all shredded up in the midsection. He was never that shredded up at 54 in the midsection or 55. Penny's at least a knockdown. Shit, he need about 2 or 3 of them fucking knockdowns. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Jalen Brown just beat the shit out of Tony Snell shit off the glass. I thought that was Thon Maker. I said, damn, Thon Maker back on the Bucks. You know, but you know, if Danny Jacobs do win, you're gonna see all these channels who ain't said shit else about the zone, who ain't said shit about Danny Jacobs, who ain't showed Danny Jacobs no support all week, or this fight no shine. I guarantee you, these niggas trying to boycott. They trying to secretly boycott and not talk about Danny Jacobs and Canelo. You know, that's cool. You can't tell another dude. You can't tell another dude what to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, watch. Everybody gonna have a fucking reaction to Canelo and Danny Jacobs. Watch what I tell you. They not talking about it. They're not talking video. They're talking about Barry Hearns and the whole Wilder popularity. But as soon as that fight go off, if Danny win, lose, legit, get knocked out, knock Canelo out, or win or get robbed, everybody gonna have a fucking everybody gonna have a reaction video. If Danny Jacobs win, everybody gonna act like, oh yeah, Danny Jacobs. You know, Danny Jacobs is with Al Heyman. Oh, he is a PBC fighter. You see, they gonna try to play that. Why should I tell you, man? And then, you know, next week is gonna be after it all boiled down a week or two. Or he need to fight Jamal Charlo. He need to fight Jamal Charlo next. And I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing about it is, if you don't speak on the fight for a week, you don't do a prediction video on the fight, you say you don't support the zone, you should have shit to say before the fight or after the fight. Don't say shit about the fight. If you're neglecting the fight, don't get on here and say, okay, live reaction, Canelo, Danny Jacobs. You ain't said shit about the fight all week. You ain't said shit about the fight all week. You still think he's selling that belt for 10? Yeah, of course, man. 15 million. If he really getting 15 million, what the man? No doubt about it. He know he talking about the judges. He talking about Golden Gloves. You want to get on or not? I ask your ass 3 fucking times, mate. I'm telling you, Golden Gloves is really hot, man, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Big Betty, what's going on? I'm telling y'all, man, he ain't selling the fucking belt. He already know, talking about robbery to judges and shit. I didn't know Robert Byrd and Alley Bird was married. I didn't know Robert Byrd and Alley Bird was married because you know Robert Byrd is the one that puts Danny Jacobs back on the canvas after P-Rock knocked him out. Yeah, that's what I heard. He getting around 15. And yeah, don't believe that rumor that's going around from that fake YouTube. That fake Twitter page about Errol Spence getting offered $20 million from that shit. Hella fake. That shit hella fake. Y'all keep saying he's selling his belt, but don't keep that energy with Charlo. All these niggas begging for Canelo fight. Well, I think people think that Charlo can win. What Charlo selling? His own? I don't know. Maybe you think he is. I think Charlo just won his mandatory. But I think they saying Danny selling his belt because he ain't got no chance to win. But so he right, Ali right. So no, Jamar Charlo don't have a chance to win. But I think it's more of Jamar Charlo with what Damian Lillard got on. This nigga looking like a newspaper. But I think it's more of people believe Jamar Charlo get knocked out trying to get the knockout. Danny Jacobs ain't selling. Hey, Danny Jacobs said I ain't going for the knockout. He ain't said that I'm looking for the knockout. Danny Jacobs ain't really, sold the fight. The best thing about the fight was when him and Canelo they did the little headbutt. That shit staged. Him and Triple G did the headbutt last time. Jacob disrespecting the legend Charlo on words, but didn't say shit about Canelo. Even if Jacobs win, I cannot respect that ever. Yeah, I could definitely. That was some raccoonish type of shit. It was more of his coach, but that's the same thing. It's representation. That's his representation. I agree, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna spill some water on the nigga. But I agree. Ooh, this Earl Smith shit waterproof too. It's like, nah. So at the end of the day, I'm just rolling with him, bro. I understand. Floyd made a lot of comments like that, but fuck Canelo, bro. Fuck Canelo, but you right. That shit was hella weak. I pointed that shit out about Charlo and them. I pointed that shit out. That shit was hella weak, bro. For them to sit there and say that after you beat Derevchenko. And you just look at that, man. You just say, okay. It's the reason that Canelo been ducking Charlo since 54. He ducked Andrade since 54 too. Just me. I don't think people begging for a Canelo fight, bro. I don't think it's begging. I don't think it's begging like shit. How can Charlo begging? He got the intern belt. He won his shot. How can Danny Jacobs beg? He got a belt. You say you want to unify. But like I said before, Danny got the fight. I'm not mad at it, man. Any nigga that's getting $15 million to throw some hands, man, go get your money. But I see what you're saying, but Danny Jacobs should have been popularizing the knockout. Danny Jacobs should be selling a knockout. Danny Jacobs should have been talking disrespectful about Canelo. Danny Jacobs I would have been going all out. I'd have pulled a Ruben Guerrero. You're a woman beater. You're a woman beater. You're a woman beater. Is Charlo gonna drop that intern belt? That's a good video request right there. You didn't even know it. Good video request. You know what I'm saying? Good video request. When does Canelo have to fight a mandatory? They tried after this fight. They supposed to be making him some type of super champion. It's some WBC champion, so he may be some mystical champion, and they might elevate Charlo to regular champion. I thought it was 15 for 3 fights. Fuck no, it ain't 15 for 3 fights. Hell no. He got a $3 or $4 million guarantee for his last 2 fights. So I think it's a $4 million guarantee. I think he got $8 million. He got $8 million in the last 2 fights. I think he got 15 for this fight now. He ain't got no $5 million per fight deal versus Canelo. He got that bag, bro. I'm not saying it's 100% 15, but that's what I read. He said, I like every interview. Jamal, Billy Joe, Callum, even Caleb Plant all want the fight. Yeah, Caleb Plant will fuck him up. What you talking about? Caleb Plant will fuck him up. He probably get robbed still. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want the fight? That's life-changing money. You know what I'm saying? Versus a guy that barely beat top opposition. with all the advantages in the world. What you think of them 2 white girls at PBC? Who? Who 2 white girls at PBC? I don't know what you're talking about. He said, I thought you didn't fuck with each other. I don't, nigga. If I got a shirt, nigga, I came and wear this motherfucker. Somebody sent it to your boy. My nigga Greg sent it to your boy. What you talking about? I can't, just because I got an Earl Spence shirt on, that make me an Earlaholic. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this motherfucker. He sent it to me. I'm gonna wear this motherfucker. I'm gonna pimp this hoe out. It's strap season, nigga. It's strap season, nigga. So what? Until he step up and be a man to fight Crawford, then we could be cool. You know, I ain't gonna wear no Kenny Porter shirt all in the video. You think Danny switches to southpaw? No, he better not. He gonna get fucked up. Nah, he better not. He better just fight orthodox. That's gonna make Canelo right hand that much devastating. He ain't fucking Crawford. He ain't fucking Crawford. He said Earlaholic branded, nigga. I done came over some shit I didn't even know. This nigga Giannis done carried 4 Boston Celtics in the paint with his ass. That be sitting with their fighters in press conference. I don't know. Who's talking about Kelly Swanson? I don't know. They probably work for Swanson Media, bro. I don't ever pay attention. You probably talking about Swanson Media. Her ain't gonna get Andrade that Canelo fight in September. Wrong. Not gonna happen. Nope. It won't be in September. Nope. Who you think Bud fighting next? I already heard, man. I ain't gonna say, man. Tom got a video interview coming out, so he got 3 fighters that he think about fighting. So y'all go check out Tom. Y'all go subscribe to Tom. Tom TOWN Biz BIZZ JS. So y'all go check out his channel. He just did an interview with Bob Arum. I got off the horn with him, man. I just got off the horn with him. So is it 3 fighters? He thinking about fighting? Yeah. One of them is Earl. If they can't get the Earl fight, then there's 2 other fighters they trying to get. So y'all find out, man. So Caleb is the truth, yeah. I like Caleb. Ooh, foul and 1, and they ain't call that shit, man. They cheat Milwaukee. They cheat Milwaukee because they have my projects. Jex, remember that shit, Cuckoo Cow, y'all niggas. That's the only Milwaukee song I know. In my projects. He said Caleb Dude used to work for Sky Sports. She bad. She works for PBC now. Yeah, I like her little skin color on her. She was a little younger. He said you need to do a video on that Detroit FC on your Michigan sports fan. Who Detroit FC? Who's Detroit FC niggas? I don't know. Who Detroit FC? I don't know. I don't just be having time, bro. I just be having fun on that page, man. I just be having fun on that shit, bro, man. Niggas, like I said before, them niggas ain't gonna catch that fade in the street though. I can see them niggas in person. You know what I'm saying? I can see them niggas in person. You know, and I will speak up. Like, what's up, nigga? You know, all that shit you was talking. I ain't got time for the shits. Bud better be fighting Brook next. Maybe. Did you see Leo Santa Cruz saying Davis or Gary can fight him? He wants Tank next, waiting on word from Tank Camp. No, I ain't see that. Hey, email me that. Kayla Plant girl, but yeah, you know, Heather Hardy. What's her name? Something's Hardy. Kind of talking about, I already heard that, but now you quit. Now you want to fight Kell Brook. Colosso called out Broner. Y'all seen that about a week ago. I know Callie did a video on it, but let's talk about Anthony Joshua. You know, all of a sudden, you know, you had some channels that's trying to, bug dance. And I heard Boxing ADE, and I like his channel. He says that Anthony Joshua is a bigger star than Deontay Wilder. Usually, July 27th, Tank fight in. I don't even want to get into no shit about who the biggest fighter, who the best fighter, and who this, who that. I don't even give a shit, to be honest. But to be honest, man, they trying to act like Anthony Joshua, this humongous star. In the UK, it's cool. You know, it's kind of like being the best fighter in Texas. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like being the biggest dope dealer in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Texas is pretty big. It's like you just being a well-known local rapper in Texas. You done took over the state of Texas from Houston, Dallas, to El Paso, San Antonio. You done locked down. You done locked down Texas. But then you trying to go up to fucking Indiana, or you trying to go to New York, or you trying to go to LA or New Mexico, or even go up to Oklahoma City. You know what I'm saying? And be like, you know what? You know, you trying to expect niggas to kiss your feet and throw rose petals at your feet like you know, King Joffy Joe. You know what I'm saying? That ain't fucking how it work. Okay? That just ain't how it work. You ain't the fucking king. You good, you done lock down Texas, but niggas in New York don't know who you is. Niggas in Louisiana might not know who you is. Niggas in LA don't not know who you is. Niggas in Milwaukee, Minnesota, Philly. You know, AJ is a local UK fighter. And when he was fighting Big Baby Miller in Brooklyn, nobody came to see that nigga fight. Nobody was paying to see him fight, excuse me. Well, nobody buying them tickets. They overpriced them tickets like AJ was a star. It was like $500 to sit in nosebleed. It was $500 to sit in nosebleed. Well, nobody paying that shit. And you fighting a fellow New Yorker. So you gonna fight a Mexican who don't nobody know who the fuck he is in the United States. So if AJ a big star, him and Andy Ruiz should sell out Madison Square Garden. Real talk. You know, don't nobody know who Anthony Joshua is. And there's a lot of people, right, who don't know who Deontay Wilder is. It's a lot of people who don't know. It's more people who know who Wilder is than AJ. Put it to you this way. More people in the UK know who Deontay Wilder is than people in the United States know who Anthony Joshua is. Anthony Joshua, he ain't no big star. He ain't no big star in the he ain't no big star in the United States, to be honest with the bucket. Anthony Joshua, nobody know who the fuck he is. Ricky, salute. They're trying to say, oh, he's a massive international star. Hey, in America, we don't give a fuck what what you are. You kick a soccer ball in Libya, you kick a soccer ball in the UK, but when you come here, nobody give a fuck about who you is. Yeah, casuals don't know most of these fighters. Real talk. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, Joshua, they want to act like Joshua a big star. Shit, nobody know the fuck he is. I got you, C-Dub. I got it. Nobody know who the hell them niggas is, man. A lot of people don't even know who Crawford is. That's what I'm telling you. My barber watched ESPN before he moved back to where he moved to. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know who Terrence Crawford was. His shit stay on ESPN. He cut at any hour of the night. You know, he used to. If you want a haircut at 1 a.m., he gonna open the shop up at 1 a.m. So he always shit was on ESPN. He still didn't know who Crawford was. Don't know who Errol Spence is neither. But he knew who Deontay Wilder was. You know? He didn't know who AJ was because AJ and Wilder, he said, I think AJ will beat him. A lot of people think AJ will beat him. They don't understand why would AJ duck Wilder. Because Wilder don't look like the most, gifted fighter or fluid fighter. He said a solid amount of casuals know AJ here, but he's not big here at all. No, he's not big at all. More people in the UK know Wilder than they know AJ in America. Man Hatter say salute. And salute the chat. Salute. At the end of the day, AJ ain't no big star. Ain't nobody a big star here. You know, Bernard say Joshua is a whole star. Everybody else is a half a star. Man, at the end of the day, why the fuck him and Jarrell Miller ain't sell no tickets? He said CJ talk know all the USA fucks with AJ since he a foreign. I don't know what you mean by that, but at the end of the day, nobody know who AJ is, man. But hey, let them go on. I don't care who the biggest star. Just fight. I mean, if it make they feel better, yeah, AJ the bigger star nationally. You could be the biggest star. You could have the most money, but you still can get your ass whooped. You still can get your ass whooped. You know what they called AJ at the Golden State Warrior game? They called him Anthony Johnson. He said Anthony Joshua don't even have a nickname. MRG. Hell no. What's his nickname? Anthony, Eddie, Joshua, the Hearn Joshua. His motherfucking his owner called. He said he a slave trader. He out here trading your black ass. Jay said Canelo be bigger if he spoke English, but Oscar ain't gotten him right. No, I think it's a simple fact that he ain't speaking English. You know, AJ a household name due to his marketability, in his in his way of speech and charitable. What, I don't even know what the fuck that is, but no, he marketable, but he ain't known here. Nobody know AJ. Ain't nobody saying, "Hey man, you going to watch that AJ fight?" Nah. Nobody going to say, "AJ, you going to watch that AJ fight?" Nah. If AJ a big star in the United States, then he should bring at least a half a million subscribers to the zone. Boxing Connor Elite salute. He said no nickname needed. Shit, you need one. Anthony Joshua. Nobody know who Anthony Joshua is here, bro. For real. Because if he did, him and Miller would have sold out. Him and Miller would have sold out. And it wasn't nowhere. DAZN and Matchroom bought all the tickets. Real talk. DAZN and Matchroom bought all the tickets. They bought all the tickets. All them tickets went on resale value. They was on resale. They went on resale. Why nobody paying no $500 for nosebleeds to see Miller and Joshua? Come on. And ain't nobody want to care about him seeing fight Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz ain't got shit for AJ. Andy Ruiz ain't got shit for AJ. That's the ideal fight. The reason they pick Andy Ruiz is not because he's more known than Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter had a bigger fight than Andy Ruiz. When he fought Usyk on HBO, that's bigger than anything Andy Ruiz ever done in his life, boxing-wise. That's bigger than anything Andy Ruiz done in his life. So, people saying, oh, Andy Ruiz is the right guy here. Man, fuck up out of here. These niggas be capping for anything with PBC tatted on their ass. Andy Ruiz going out one or two ways, three ways, on his face, on his back, or on his stool. Don't fucking matter. Andy Ruiz ain't never fought no Klitschko, bro. He ain't fought no Klitschko. He fought Joseph Parker. He ain't fought no Klitschko. The Bucks down by 1.5, so that's a good look for them. He ain't fought no Klitschko, bro. I promise you that. He got one loss on his resume, bro, and that's to Joseph Parker, and I thought he won. He fought Ray Austin. That's that beer. He fought Joe Hanks. He fought on Eddie Ruiz. Kevin Stenhouse, what it do, nigga? So don't fuck with you. He says that why Canelo allows push his forehead on his opponent at every weigh-in to hype the fight a fake WWE. I'll smack shit out that nigga. He said, I ain't trying to ride you, because homo, but that shirt and hat clean, my brother. Oh, yeah. You know, I got a little something hat for everything. I ain't mad at Earl, man. It's a nice shirt, Earl, man. It's a nice shirt. It got, Terrence Crawford would have sent me a bigger size, then maybe we could have talked. But I got to reorder my Crawford shirt, man. I don't mind. I'm going to give me a her shirt, too, man. So I'm gonna do my thing, but it ain't no malicious intent towards Earl. Yeah, I do hate Earl because he's stopping him from one of the biggest fights in boxing from happening. He allowing his team to stop it from happening, but if he go on and do great things, I don't have a problem with him. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna ride him like I ride Canelo, because Earl ain't cheated the game. He ain't cheated or took nothing. Just the whole point of, like, you going out here saying that you strap season, but it's bag season. I ain't mad at you, man. It's all about business, man. And everybody a businessman. I thought Earl was different, but talented fighter, no ill will towards him. But I ain't feeling him right now, period. I ain't feeling him right now, period. But it is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give me a. I'm gonna start selling shirts, but I gotta call my plug. We're gonna start selling shirts. I gotta call my plug. Ozo Lord Bud, what's going on, man? But like I said before, I don't care who the biggest star is, man. Who can whoop who ass is what it is. And we deserve AJ and Wilder fight, man. Whoever win. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get mad if AJ win and try to discredit him. You know, you won unless you do some cheat shit. I ain't gonna be mad at Wilder if he lose, you know. At the end of the day, they should go ahead and fight and see who win. I already know I already know Wilder gonna beat him. That that's my opinion, but I don't see no improvement in Joshua. I see Wilder was still improving to the Fury fight. And we'll see what he looked like versus Dominic Brazil in about 2 weeks. Next week you got Jared Hurd and J Rock, but we'll see what he looked like versus Dominic Brazil. You know, what if Fury took something out of Deontay Wilder? That's what people are not asking. What if Fury took something out of Wilder? Because Wilder took some punishment in that fight. And it looked like Wilder gonna come in about 220, 225, 230. He hawking up for Dominic Brazil. So they doing a test run on 230, it looked like. JMJ 21. What's going on? So what's going on, bro? Appreciate the super chat. So I mean, we gonna see. You know, what if Wilder got something taken out versus Fury? You know what I'm saying? He hawking up on niggas though. I'm scared for Dominic Brazil, bro. I'm scared for Dominic Brazil, man. For real. Dominic Brazil, I'm still waiting on my Nipsey Hussle Crenshaw. Man, shit, I got mine. For real, I got mine somewhere. Somewhere in this motherfucker. I got mine somewhere. I put it up. Matter of fact, I think I put it in this bag. I got my shit. Yeah, I got it in that bag right here, man. I got my shit. I might frame this hoe with my Buzz shirt. I might end up framing this Spence shirt, man, or putting it up. But yeah, that nigga got his shit for real, for real. So yeah, that my nigga Town got my shit, bro. He had an extra Crenshaw shirt because Town, he go to the marathon every time he go to Southern California to cover a fight. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably put this shit up and frame it or some shit, put it in my man cave with some of my movie posters I'm getting. So yeah, and put them up with some signed gear, you know, for your boy. Might go get me a sign, you know, Barry jersey or something. I got a spot you good like that. You know, you gotta put shit up for your dog and shit. My dog looking at me right now like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna get that shit. No, you ain't, nigga. So yeah, so. Hold on, let me tie this bitch up. Put you in my gym bag, nigga. But yeah, he said, can I get you? I can get you those anytime. Yeah, they sold out right now. So cool. If you could give me another one, I'd take that hoe. I pay you for the shipping. Did I pay you for the shirt? I don't know. It was a gift. Town, y'all go subscribe to Town Business JS. He was gonna hop on with me. Probably got caught up. He covering the Berterbian Hot Rod fight tomorrow. So why Brazil is too slow? I don't know. He probably talking to somebody else. You know what's going on, Trick. So I mean, let's talk about Deontay and Dillian White. I think Deontay need to fight Dillian White, bro. Real talk. You know, I think he need to fight Dillian White. Call Dillian White on his bluff. See, now the WBC done ruled against Dillian White. You know, no, this is a real Seattle Seahawks. This is a real Seattle Supersonics hat. This whole authentic, bro. I think it's Mitchell and Ness. I got this bitch from Tyler headphones. Best pair of headphones you could buy. Crushers, extra book base. Man, these damn Xfinity fucking remotes be fucking. Yeah, Michelle Beater looking kind of good tonight. These fucking Xfinity remotes, you bump them bitches, they gonna turn the channel or something. Yeah, it's real. See, some Supersonics had or Sonics, whatever too. So, but yeah, man, yeah, I think he should go ahead and fight Dillian White. Now, Dillian White don't want to fight a title eliminator. Dillian White title eliminator is supposed to be against Luis Ortiz. Dillian White saying, well, how the fuck did Dominic Brazil become a mandatory by beating Eric Molina? Yeah, it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. For real talk. I ain't gonna lie. But at the end of the day, when Dillian White took on the super when he took on the silver championship belt, Sean Kemp ain't dead, nigga. Nigga tried to kill Sean Kemp. That nigga alive. I just go double check that shit. But when you a silver champion, WC silver champion, you gotta fight a title eliminator. They ordered him to fight Luis Ortiz twice. He didn't fight Luis Ortiz, so it is what it is. Did you hear Richard Jefferson said on the jump that the other day talking about the Pistons should move to? Yeah, I heard that shit. That shit had me in tears. Eric Williams. That shit had me in tears. This nigga Dream Chaser tried to kill Sean Kemp and shit. This nigga tried to kill Sean Kemp. Damn. No, you alright. Don't delete it now, nigga. Yeah. But yeah, he need to go ahead and fight Dillian White. Fuck that, man. Go ahead and fight Dillian White on Showtime, man. Now they probably want to do Wilder next fight on pay-per-view. I don't care about the Ortiz fight can happen at the end of the year. Matter of fact, Wilder should be able to beat Dillian White, Ortiz, and Koznowski before the end of the year. Real talk. What else Showtime got going on doing? Showtime ain't got shit else popping. He need to go ahead and fight them 3 niggas at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Real talk. That's what I would do. I see some video on Andy Ruiz. He looks pretty solid. I feel he should be undefeated. AJ better not sleep on him. AJ should beat him. Andy Ruiz he got some quick hands, but short and stubby. You know, AJ got a nice height and should have a reach advantage, but yeah, it ain't no fighter that you just say, okay, I'm gonna just walk through this nigga. Andy Ruiz ain't no hoe. But if he win, oh man, that's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. So this first product should do 5 or 6 million views on free TV. It should, but it won't. If they promote that bitch like they did damn near the pay-per-view, it might. Damn, back. Big Gucci Sports Home TV. He said, I knew you was a Spence fan. Good man. I'm not a Spence hater, man. He just on some whole shit, man. When he come back to life, when he come back to being a real fucking strap season, nigga, I'm here for you, bro. I like the shirt, man. Somebody gave it to me, so I'll be a fool not to wear it. You know? So, for real. You think Ruiz got a real shot, though? Nope. Nope. No, WBC has a term, fight Ortiz or no Wilder. Man, go ahead and fight that motherfucker, man. That's easy money. I feel what you're saying, C-Dub, but that's easy fucking money. He said, Jacobs, man, Rozier is tripping. He wants me to ask for my belt back. You know I wouldn't trip, Canelo. What belt? The one you let you borrow last press conference, you know, wouldn't trip. This nigga stupid. He got his terms. At the end of the day, man, who else Wilder gonna fight? I don't care to see him fight Ortiz again. I don't care about him seeing Adam Koznowski. But what I do enjoy to see is the next best thing for me to beating AJ is beating Dillian White. Go ahead and knock out Dillian White, bro. Just tell the WBC, go ahead, man. I'll fight him next. Wilder not giving the niggas nothing to stand on, bro. Let me check my FanDuel. Wilder not giving us nothing to stand on, bro. Go ahead and fight that motherfucker, man. It just make no sense not to. And that's my opinion, bro. I understand it's rules and rules are rules, but why not? What makes Koznowski a more credible opponent than Dillian White? Because he on PBC? Okay. Ortiz, what has he done since losing? Not too much. Go ahead and just fight. Please just shut Dillian White up. Maybe this is my personal view on this, but I'm just tired of Dillian White talking. It ain't like it's a tough fight. Probably 2, 3 rounds at the most, 5 at the most. Knock this motherfucker out. Go ahead and take care of the problem known as Dillian White. Go ahead and beat him. I don't get what the point should be. What's the hang up? Whoop his ass. I'd rather see Deontay Wilder and Dillian White than Ruiz, Koznowski, Brazil, or whoever the fuck else out there. He says, or Usyk, yeah, I'll take Usyk. Why not beat Dillian White? Why not shut Dillian White up? Why not knock out Dillian White? Why not? I don't get why wouldn't you want to fight Dillian White? It's an easy fight. I'll fight the motherfucker in the UK. I mean, I don't know if people from the UK can tell me. What about Dillian White and and Wilder? What venue would that be? The Principality Stadium in Wales, O2. Would it be at? Could they do it at Wembley? Why not? Do Dillian White, knock out Dillian White, and put public pressure on AJ or build up the AJ fight. It just makes too much sense. Wilder versus Adam was better than AJ versus Miller, right? I guess. I don't give a fuck, man. I just want to see them. I want to see them UK niggas, man, cry. Just stress Dillian White, man. Koznaki ain't going nowhere, bro. He ain't going nowhere. Luis Ortiz, we seen it already. Let's go beat up Dillian White. What's going on, Omaha? Callie said, I agree. Knock Dillian White ass out. Let me know if you want to hop on. Real talk, knock that motherfucker out, man. So I got something to talk about. He said, y'all know Usyk, but not AJ. Y'all know Usyk, but not AJ. Usyk fought here, though. Fuck you be. He fought Michael Hunter. You know, he fought a couple guys over here. You know, yeah, we know Usyk. His ass fought over here. This AJ first fight over here, man. We know Usyk, nigga. I ain't tripping. If the UK come out on top, they come out on top. I ain't mad at them. But I just want to see the fights, to be real. I just want to see the fight. So nothing more, nothing less. This nigga over here sleep like a motherfucker. Ain't you, nigga? Ain't you, nigga? Ain't you, nigga? You sleep. My dog had a nice little long day. Fucking running around and shit. Did you, nigga? Did you, nigga? Huh? Huh? You sleep? Wait for Callie to jump on. Let me see, man. Look at this nigga. Hold on. Let me see. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga, dog. Look at this nigga, man. This nigga, man. This nigga, man. Miles. What's up, nigga? That nigga like, man. That nigga like, let me sleep, dog. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh, I done put the Boston game on by mistake. I done put the Boston game on by mistake.
What's up, bro? Yeah, he should knock. He should go knock Dillian White ass out, man. Get that motherfucker out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? All he do is crying and talking shit. Man, shut his ass up. Matter of fact, since he think you ducking him though, you know what I'm saying? Give him a fair percentage.
Hold on. E-Man said, I thought the dog wasn't allowed on the couch. That's the chair. That ain't the couch. He can get on the chair. That was my grandmother's chair before she passed, so I took it, man. It's a power chair, so he can sit on the chair. We don't give a fuck. I don't want to say I don't give a fuck about the chair, but yeah, he can't sit on my couch though. He can sit on the chair though. Go ahead.
No, I said I want him to fight Dillian White. Get that bitch ass motherfucker up out of here, bro.
Like I swear to God,
I said, man, cause I said, man, when he highlight real, no, cause he gonna highlight real. Just like I said, we continue to prove a lot of the UK dudes wrong. Well, after he highlight real, Dillian White, because don't forget, people try to act like Dillian White was used as a roadblock to protect Anthony Joshua from Deontay Wilder. So, you know, if I ever get a chance to catch up Deontay Wilder, I'm gonna say, man, gonna whoop this motherfucker.
You're trying to
ass.
diss the number one heavyweight on the planet.
Yeah, whoop that dude ass. Whoop his ass. Whoop that mother. They said the two dudes.
A lot of people rate Dillian White highly.
No, they shouldn't. I said two dudes I want whoop badly. Number one is Brazil. Number two is Dillian White. Knock them two motherfuckers out, and we can go on and get them dudes up out of here, man. And then we ain't got to worry about him for Dillian White no more. Yeah.
What's it? Adrian getting a lot of hate for fighting Ruiz in the UK.
I heard that. I read a little piece from a newspaper in the UK. They'll call him Ruiz a bum. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Do you know why they call him a bum? Because of his physique.
You know, but I know it's not just that. I'm gonna tell you what's going on too, man. How many people are gonna want to stay up to 5 a.m. in the morning to watch that fight if they already shitting on the fight over there in the UK? No,
I'm telling you, it's because of Ruiz's how Ruiz looks. He's not like for a person that would have the ideal mindset.
Yeah, he got rolls and shit in his back. He got rolls in his stomach and his back.
Like this ain't like Tyson Fury sort of thing. The guy just looks generally out of shape. He looks like a cab driver. And not to be rude to him, but
he's a better fighter than when his physique don't tell you he's a better fighter than his physique look, but
he actually does
it don't
look
matter.
like a genuine bum.
But you know what's sad though? Casual fans may hear to see the newspaper talking about this and may take it that he's a bum and may not watch the fight. The paper may actually kill the numbers, man.
Yo, my friend's saying that. My friends in this group chat, man, they're saying that Ruiz is a bum, and they were shocked when I said Ruiz go faster hands than AJ.
He does. Everybody got fast as they say Joe Joyce, but you know what everybody said, man, he make AJ look fast. But you know what I'm saying, man? All this shit going on, man. I just want him to go knock out Dillian White, man. I hope he fight Dillian White after Dominic Brazil, man. No disrespect, Adam Kownacki. You can fight Adam Kownacki to finish off the year, but I don't care either one. I'd rather fight Dillian White right after that, but finish off for Kownacki, Dillian White. Put Dillian White in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
He can fight all four of them motherfuckers. He just do Ortiz fight at the end of the year.
He ain't gonna be able to get four of them in there. At worst, make Dillian White at the beginning of the year. I can handle that. At least I know what's coming.
Man, the way he should do Brazil. Hey, hold on. The way he should do Brazil, that motherfucker could be back in July fighting, bro. Real talk.
Put Dillian White back in there. Put Dillian White back in there right away.
Dillian White to him August. And then he can fuck around and fight Kownacki, then maybe Ortiz.
I want to see what Dillian White gonna do with Deontay Wilder get his face. Want to see if he still keep that same energy. He be talking and shit like that. He gonna be trying to rub his chest.
Make him bitch up, man. I want to see him beat his ass. I don't care about none of the other shit. If I want to get the closest to AJ Hart, bro, and that's Dillian White.
Nah,
AJ's pet dog. You talking about?
Yeah, he traveled.
Yo, Kelly, let me tell you what AJ's gonna do. Yeah. After AJ ain't gonna go to the Wilder fight, of course, we gonna know this. After his fight, he's gonna call out Wilder, and he's gonna make it look like he wants to fight Wilder next.
It's funny that only people gonna see that shit is in the UK because nobody in America gonna watch that motherfucking fight.
But they don't even like his opponent. They're gonna watch the Champions League and go to sleep.
I mean, that's why I'm looking at it like this, man. I was like, nobody gonna see that fight. Eddie Hearn, and I think they kind of understand that. Nobody really gonna get the zone for that fight. They're still banking that a whole bunch of Mexicans gonna get the zone for Canelo. But I'm telling you, they're gonna cancel that motherfucking fight, man. But they're hoping that they're gonna want to watch the zone for a fight on that Friday. I mean that Saturday for Anthony Joshua. Motherfuckers ain't excited about Anthony Joshua.
Well, somebody got a good question right here. They said, so did Al Haymon and Eddie Hearn have communication when sending Andy Ruiz to the zone to fight AJ?
Yeah, they did. I tried to tell y'all that. I told y'all that Al Haymon had nothing to do with none of that shit. People don't believe me. Trying to take, but he has something to do with this time. He said, yeah, well, go ahead and do it. He said, man, to get the money. He never even stepped in the way with the Ortiz situation. I tried to tell y'all, not at all. That motherfucking promoter, the promoter decided he thought he can get more. It's just that simple. The promoter like, well, they're desperate. Like, nah, Eddie, and they don't truly. I don't think Eddie. I think Joshua. It turns out what Joshua truly wanted to fight. But I don't think Eddie Hearn won. That's why Eddie Hearn didn't give you the same deal as Miller anyway. They didn't do it because he was looking for a way out. Why give him a way out? Just accept that money, whoop his ass. You'll get more money in the rematch, and then because people gonna be demanding for that shit, and then you can go on from there. But man, the promoter from Whistlewood, like I said, man, I know for a fact Luis Ortiz was at the track. Ortiz was at the track, and so he was preparing for a fight. Then he got the news that there wasn't gonna be no fight. All I know is Ortiz would have accepted that $5 million, bro. He would have accepted even less than that. It's not up to Ortiz, unfortunately. Contract ends September. That's all you need to know. The contract ends September with the promoter. But anyways, like I said, Al Haymon had nothing to do with that. So I know everybody wanted to put that on Al Haymon. That had nothing to do with Al Haymon.
Nah, but basically with the Wilder situation, Wilder getting the blame. I see people saying he's embarrassment to American boxing.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't give a fuck about them sub chasing channels, American channels out there talking shit. I don't give a fuck about none of them sub chasing channels because them same motherfuckers that talk shit. And whenever you get in their face or you meet them and shit like that, they don't keep that same energy. So they be talking shit like that.
Shelly Finkel making himself look good with the stuff he's saying, bro.
I don't care nothing because Eddie Hearn told me on my channel when I did my interview with him 3 weeks ago. I asked Eddie Hearn, I said, well, you guys didn't want to fight Deontay Wilder 2016, 2017, 2018. We want to fight him now. But then I asked him, I said, so you going to give Wilder 50-50? He said no. I said, off camera, he even went lower than that. So at the end of the day, they're not trying to make the fight. They just want to make it look like they want to make the fight. Deontay Wilder got tired of bullshit, dealing with their bullshit. I'll tell you this right now. From basically what I've been told, and I could be wrong. This is just basically what I've been told. It don't mean it's right. Is that if they just offer 50-50, all them other fights won't even matter. He just fight Anthony Joshua right now. It won't even be no 2020. He fight him right. He fight him next. If they just came with 50-50, it'd be next. Next.
But
the reason he said 50-50, the reason he said 50-50 because they, like I said, at the end of the day, he said he's already had to deal with them. All that bullshit. He said, man, you know what I want? Don't bullshit with me. If you ain't gonna give me 50-50, don't fuck with me.
Man, the heavyweight division, they're fatality in the heavyweight division, bro.
No, you can't get mad at Wilder. You can't get mad at Wilder. Eddie Hearn admitted that Wilder chased the motherfuckers for 3 years. 3 years trying to make the fight, and they didn't want it. Barry Hearn admitted they didn't want it. Anthony Joshua admitted he didn't want it.
His whole thing is that he is in a fucked up position because he's older. He's about 4 or 5 years older than AJ.
I agree. But at the end of the day, here's the thing though. Just because Anthony Joshua is saying that he wants to fight now, what is his history? His history states that he don't want to fight.
He don't want it. He don't want to fight. It
don't mean that he truly want it. Everybody just assume. Huh?
He said 2020 first. I'm just staying out of it, but he said 2020 first.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. Everybody assume that AJ wants to fight because he's talking some shit now, and they trying to say it sound like I don't believe them because history has proven that they're full of shit. At the end of the day, history has proven that they're fucking lie. So I don't believe them. Like I said, I'll believe them if they come out. If Anthony Joshua went to the Deontay Wilder fight.
Hold on, here go another one. What if they let Deontay Wilder pull up on Joshua in the ring, New York City?
Because he's already tried that before. You guys know that they ain't gonna allow Deontay Wilder.
That's the UK. What about America? What if they allow them to do it now if they really want to fight? Because AJ gonna say, "Well, my fight is I'm focusing on my fight. You know, I'm not trying to
not tell AJ that he's going to the fight.
I'm gonna tell you, Wilder not gonna waste. Wilder not wasting his time with Anthony Joshua until they stop playing. You already know this, and that's why I just always got to remind everybody. Remember, Wilder's the one who pursued him, and Eddie Hearn admitted the shit. So at the end of the day, shit's over to me. If they truly want to fight, they know what to do. They can quit bullshitting and make the fight.
This motherfucker.
All Eddie Hearn cares about. Hold on, let me say this. All Eddie Hearn cares about is image. He cares about image. He likes the perception that he's trying to make the fight, not actually trying to make the fight. He just wanted to be perceived.
But he's winning the perception game by easily.
Not to me. Based off what? To who?
I'm just saying in general, like just in general.
In the UK? Is he winning in the UK? Who cares?
I'm majority of America.
Not the majority of America, bro. No one in America is even talking about that fight right now.
No, I'm talking about the perception of Wilder ducking.
No, there's no perception of Wilder ducking, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it is.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it at all, bro.
Yo, that's from your point of view, but it's the people that believe
I've seen shit.
It's people that believe that. It's the people that believe that.
I truly don't give a fuck. I don't truly don't give a fuck.
But people don't like Deontay Wilder, though.
I know people don't like Deontay Wilder. The people who don't like Deontay Wilder gonna try to latch on anything anyway. The people who know better, who've actually been following this shit, know better. Like at the end of the day, I don't care. Basically, what I've seen, I ain't seen shit, bro. I ain't seen none of that shit. Just my perception. Matter of fact, like I said, I was on my cousin's live stream today, and I was asking people even know who the fuck Anthony Joshua is, and they don't. They don't. He ain't got no name recognition at all. So at the end of the day, who cares what Anthony Joshua thinks or what some dumbass sub chaser channels think? I don't care. That dude ain't got no name recognition. Joshua is an unknown man in the California. Zero. You can go listen to the last 30 minutes of World Breakers live stream, and you'll hear. And I asked many people. I got a chance to ask about 21 people. I'm gonna do some more. I'm asking more people around the Bay Area, and you're gonna find out that nobody know who the fuck he is. He has no name recognition at all. Zero. He is a nobody. He is a non-factor in America, bro. Non-factor. So the perception of ducking is to who? To what percentage of America?
The hardcore fans. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Majority of America don't care about heavyweight boxing.
They ain't heavyweight boxing. A lot of Americans don't even watch boxing. Most Americans don't watch boxing. or care about it at all.
Heavyweight boxing kind of is actually, in my opinion, with the way things are going, it's kind of the worst division, man.
No, boxing. I'm just gonna tell you, man. The boxing in America just not that big here, man. It's not. You have Canelo Alvarez is known by a lot of Mexicans. Know Canelo Alvarez. That's a fact. Canelo's also hated by a lot of Mexicans, especially out here in California. I spoke to people rooting for Danny Jacobs today. My job, Mexicans rooting for Danny Jacobs. They fucking hate Canelo, man. They hate Canelo with a passion, man. They despise Canelo. But as far as the fighters go, man, they don't not know Anthony Joshua at all. They don't know Anthony Joshua. Man, motherfucker, one of the dudes thought Anthony Joshua was a basketball player. Ask me if he was a basketball player. Go listen to the last half hour. I'm telling you, you're gonna be laughing. People like, who? I said, you have any clue who he is? No. They don't have no clue who Anthony Joshua, which is why I laugh. People said the perception in America. What perception? People don't know who he is.
No, I was mainly talking about the community, the boxing community. I can't really talk about freaking America as a whole because boxing. I don't even know a single country where boxing is their number one sport. You can't really name a country that boxing is their main sport.
Ain't nobody thinking about boxing right now, man. Motherfuckers thinking about the NBA playoffs, the NFL draft just did huge ratings on multiple platforms. The draft, not games. The NFL draft. Nobody care. Nobody care about boxing like that.
No one keen to watch that Andrew Ruiz fight.
No one's gonna tune in. That's what I'm telling you. That's gonna do bad numbers, man.
The worst part is, if people don't tune in the UK, who's watching it then?
Well, I mean, you don't think you could do $1 million
in the UK?
Yeah, you could probably do $1 million though.
With that opponent?
Not even with that opponent. I think you could do $1 million with pretty much anybody.
On the same day as the Champions League? Keep in mind, Cali, bro. There's a chance of an English team getting into that final, bro. Based in London.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm listening to too many UK trolls, man. I just figured that he could do $1 million, sleep in the UK, man.
We don't even know if he does $1 million, man. We've never seen his numbers.
Yeah, no, I just assume, bro. I mean, people just act like he's just such a huge star, but then again, he is over here now. He's in America now. Like I said, the worst thing that Anthony Joshua did was move off.
Why do you think they want to keep Dillian White thing? They were upset that AJ wasn't fighting in Wembley. Sky
he
Sports.
He might as well. To me, with the way this whole thing is mapped out, he might as well fight Dillian White in Wembley. It would have did better. In April, it would have did better if he just would have fought Dillian White in Wembley.
They want to build AJ's base, man.
But you can't build his base in America on no app that don't got no subscribers, man. I don't understand this mindset. Like I said, Eddie Hearn is only thinking about building himself up a stable fighter because he don't care about Anthony Joshua. He gonna set up Anthony Joshua, but it's not until he
signed this freaking Devin Haney.
Yeah, well, no, so he can't. But here's the thing: Devin Haney's not going to be with Eddie Hearn long term. He's got his own promotional company. He's just using this right now. He got his. He gonna get his money, which I ain't mad at. Get your money.
He's co-promoted and with
he's getting promotional money. Yeah, he's getting promotional money too for these fights. So at the end of the day, I'm not mad at Devin Haney, but at the end of the day, he's not going. What's going to happen when Devin Haney bounce off of him? And go do his own thing. And I'm telling you, when some of these other fighters start looking at Devin Haney getting them big promotional checks and stuff like that, they're gonna be like, well, how are you doing this? They're gonna ask the same question and want to do it themselves. Not saying they're gonna go sign with Al Heyman, but they're gonna want to learn how to, get that promotion check, man. It's just too much money to pass up. I'm telling you, man, long term, a lot of these fighters, man, none of these promotional companies gonna be doing that well, in my opinion, man. Once most of these dudes figure out that they can make a whole bunch of money on their own.
But the thing about it is, it ain't that easy though, man. I was listening to Eddie Hearn talk about it with Devin Haney. A lot of them dudes, they ain't got the mind for that shit.
They ain't smart enough to do it. Yeah, they're smart enough to have a team.
It ain't even just that. That's just too much to ask a fighter to negotiate and do all that, and then find a guy that you can trust doing that shit, bro. You find you a fucking Adam Foster like Lonzo did, and he milking you for money. It's too much. That's the reason why it's promoters and it's fighters. Now, certain people got a mind for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like independent artists. You know what I'm saying? Some people can be independent, set up shows, and finance their own production and engineering.
That's too much headache for a fighter, man. They should be focusing on fighting.
Exactly.
They can,
You know
but I
even
still
Floyd,
think
even Floyd didn't do it, bro.
I know
Floyd was using Golden Boy for the longest.
he was.
It's too much to ask for a fighter to do that shit, man. Unless you got somebody you definitely can trust. But then again, who can you really trust?
You can't really trust no one. Only one.
Especially
The real,
who
I'm
can you
keeping
trust in
100, man.
boxing?
The both people don't want to hear this, man. But the only advice, there was only one dude for certain that you can trust. At least that's the perception from the fighters out there. It's Al Heyman. It's basically been the only one. He the only one, but he ain't no promoter. So that's the thing, though. But what they do is they teach you that they can get like here's a rental promoter, and we're not gonna let them screw you over. These promoters that work with us, but we're not gonna let them screw you over. But you don't have got to be signed to PBC to get with Al Heyman as your advisor. That's another thing that people that's been a misnomer. You don't have to. You can get him as your advisor, but you don't have to be signed to PBC. Be like, look, man, I want to go fight over here. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you got things, but I want to go fight over here.
I wonder what's gonna happen with Guy Russell.
He fighting Kiko Martinez.
The way he's talking, man, he's saying that
he wants certain fights. He wants certain fights, but he's not getting screwed over financially. That's my point.
That's true.
He wants third fight. Yeah, he wants Leo Sedicus financially. He took all his back end money in his last fight, all of it.
The whole gate, seats, concessions, parking.
That's why I said, man, you tell me where you gonna get that at. You think you get that over at Matchroom or definitely at Top Rank? Fuck no. You think, man? I heard Bobby. I'm take a minimum of 40%. Minimum of 40%. Minimum. That's the floor. The floor is 40%. He take from you. Minimum.
That's crazy. You know.
But it's not like Don King, bro. Don King was the freaking A side himself.
Bob Arum wrote that shit too. Bob Arum took more home than Tito Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya. That would make Oscar De La Hoya want to start promoting.
So freaking Mike Tyson beat the shit out of Don King because of how much money he rubbed in, bro.
They charge that nigga $1,000 for towels, all types of retarded.
So if you look at the list of fighters that sued Don King,
Bob Arum was doing some of the same.
It's crazy.
Don King's probably the most sued promoter, bro.
It's crazy.
You know how Bob Arum, right? You know how Bob Arum, his situation is. You know, look at how all those fighters usually end up re-signing. They re-sign because after they said, well, you want to take a duff, you want to leave. I mean, hey, you say, how much money are you worth? You're only worth about, for about $300,000. You owe Top Rank, you owe me $950,000. Yeah, you say you owe me $950,000 now. If you can figure out a way how to get that money, I mean, it only makes sense. Or you can re-sign with me, and I can make sure that I can make you a lot of money. But
the only person I know that's on some dodgy contract,
when you re-sign, when you re-sign, it goes from $950,000. Now you owe $3 million to get out of the contract.
Do you guys think Tank is on some dodgy contract?
Right. Yeah. I think. I mean, I question everybody's contract, man. After reading, I read some of the Tyrant contracts, man. Oh man. Like I said, after reading some of them contracts, I don't know. I don't know if anybody winning over
slave contracts, bro.
Yep.
Anybody get 40% of your purse? That's outrageous. Nobody should.
That make you want to whoop his ass, bro. Looking at that type of shit, man. Like, damn, that's criminal to me. 40%. That's the floor, man. Some of them contracts you getting like 60, 70%.
Why do you mean they get bought that guarantee?
Man, I don't know, man. Like I said, I go want to read, go to have somebody look over that contract, bro. That's all I'm saying. I don't like I said, I didn't heard good things about it, but I would want to have another lawyer, a couple other lawyers go take a look at it. Just me.
He's screwed either way because Bob Arum let you go down to that last fight and then won't let you fight. So
yeah, like I said, man. But there's ways to get out of that. You can get out of that motherfucker, though. You can.
You're gonna have to get some money.
Yep, you better get. We know who can get you out. Hey, it's like and say what you want. Al Heyman got any reason out. He got Floyd Mayweather out of the contract. He got Mike Garcia out of the contract.
I heard that was James Prince that got Floyd out there, motherfucker.
Yeah, he went up in there with a bat.
So Secure Steve said they worried about shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this fight like. There was a fight out of the UK that was such a terrible contract that shot Frank Warren.
Yeah, I heard Frank Warren.
Frank Warren almost died, bro. He was a big crook back in the day, bro.
Yeah, I heard that Frank Warren sued plenty of fighters.
I can't remember. It was one white dude, bro. Frank Warren had them in some bad slavery contract.
I read about Frank Warren sued. I read Frank Warren sued No, I read a Frank Warren sued many of fighters, man.
He does.
Don't got no fighter. That's
No, if you leave his stable the wrong way, he will sue you. Frank Warren holds grudges big time.
Man, that's a piece of shit.
Freaking fish eyes, man. That's what they call him in the UK, fish eyes.
Yeah, that shit is tell you, man, that old promoter thing, boxing is fucked up, bro. With some of these contracts.
Frank Warren, after that, bro, he didn't want to give people them dodgy contracts no more. After
hey, man, I read a contract, man, where the promoter got 84%. No, I'm serious. He got 84%. He got 84% of the purse. He got 100% of the back end money. 100% of the back end money. 100% of the back end money, bro. Then on top of that, he charged the fighter and his team for parking. For real, he charged him for parking. He charged him for parking. He charged him for the trunks and everything like that, bro. For the trunks and shit that he used on truck, charged him for the gloves, charged him to use the ring, charged him to use the arena, bro. By the end of the contract, dude ended up getting like $2, bro. He got $2. He had to split between him and his team, bro.
Don King, bro.
$2, bro. I would have to go see the dude, bro. I would have to go see the dude.
Yo, what made him sign that contract?
Well, a lot of dudes don't know. Go ahead.
And Chavez, Julio Cesar Sr. said Terrence Crawford is the pound for pound king now.
Hey,
he been there.
At least he be man. Do you know Golovkin's in Andre Ward's top 10 pound for pound?
Golovkin Andre Ward.
He's Andre Ward's top 10 pound for pound.
Look, Oscar De La Hoya says that on Fight Hub that Jacob's delusional on weight rehydration claims Canelo will be bigger. That's why they be just turning me off talking hogwash.
What do you mean, man? He said Anthony Joshua built like a goddess.
They got Cali Enigma favorite fighter on here saying George Foreman favorite fighter is Canelo. He's the best fighter in the world. Now I'm so sick of this shit, man.
George Foreman.
Man, big raccoon Foreman, bro.
Trying to sell them girls, man. Hey, man, they're trying to. I feel like half the time they pay people to say what they say, bro.
Exactly, bro. You know, if Canelo gonna be bigger, why the fuck you put a rehydration?
Oh man, Boston and Kyrie leaving, bro.
Ooh, I'm looking at the TV and I'm just noticing the score. Giannis going though.
Yo, Cali.
Yo, what's up?
Cali. Yo, what do you think about Oscar saying freaking Anthony Joshua built like a goddess?
Yeah, he said, what the hell? Oscar said you still invited to his next party in London. That's what he told me.
Yeah, dude, shit, bro.
He said you invited, man. That's all he said. He said you invited.
No. Isn't he in Las Vegas, bro? He closer to you than me.
Nah, man, I don't live in Las Vegas. I live in California, bro. Not in the
that's so close.
No. Oscar said he likes Nigerian boys.
6 hours away from you,
he said he like Nigerian boys, bro.
That's why
he like Nigerian boys.
He's going for Anthony Joshua, bro.
No, he said he like Nigerian boys, man. Not just Anthony Adrian. He like Nigerian dudes, man.
Nah, he's going for Anthony Joshua, bro. That's why I say go this, bro.
Oh my god! How you missed that layup? Wow. Yeah, you should slap yourself. He said he been going to the Kyle Lowry school of layups.
And Ben Simmons got fined $20K for trying to hit Lowry in the nuts yesterday. I didn't see that.
I didn't know that. He just told me.
She was on TMZ.
Hey, Dr. Blick, man, the dude we talking about going ham, Giannis Antetokounmpo, man, he Nigerian. His parents were Nigerian. Born in Greece, though.
He just pushed the nigga with the basketball.
That motherfucker 6'10". He's 6'10", about 245 pounds.
What up, Champ Ross? I see you. They better hope Brogdon don't come back to series, bro.
Oh, man, it's over. He come back.
He got, man. Jared Hudd or Errol Spence?
I think Jared Hurd may be too big for him. But I don't think Earl Spence would fight Jared Hurd like coming forward. I think he just not try to outbox him. That's what I think.
I think he would have to mix it up, bro.
Yeah.
I think Hurd's gonna force him to stand in there and fight, bro.
I don't know. Jared Hurd don't really cut off. He kind of more follow you, more the ring, but he's so wide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kind of like that Vuitton, that fucking thing. Yeah, kind of like that.
He don't really cut out the ring, but he's so wide. He take up the ring, bro.
But I think that Earl will I think Earl will go to the body where nobody else did though.
Yeah, to try to see if he can wear down Jared Hurd.
Yeah, they have a good game.
Jared Hurd goes to the body as well.
He does.
But then again, I mean, I've
never seen no one go to Earl's body.
Yeah, because you know it's different. It's different type of level. He ain't fought nobody that's on that level yet though.
No, we'll see.
Sean Porter about to get in that bitch and box, bro. What y'all think he been boxing the last couple of fights?
He's gonna look horrible, bro.
That's what I tell people. He gonna be in and out, man. No way, he gonna try to sneak. He can't outmuscle Earl Spence. He's not gonna try to.
He could have Kell Brook.
But he's a better athlete. But Sean Porter's a better. He learned from the Kell Brook fight. Sean Porter's a better athlete than Earl Spence. I know this is gonna drive dudes pissed crazy. I'm not saying he's gonna beat Earl because I don't think he's gonna beat Earl. But I said he's a better athlete than Earl Spence. He is, and he'll be a little jitterbug, hopping in and out, in and out of the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Before he started bulldozing people, that's how he used to fight. He used to jump in and out.
But that means when he jump in and out with fucking Earl without a jab, he gonna find himself on his ass.
Sean's gonna use his jab. That's his best variation of his punch.
He's stupid as fuck if he get in there trying to go in and out all night. He need to mix it up. He need to be aggressive and box and pick his spots.
I think he's gonna fight closer to how he did against Danny, where he mixed it up there.
Yeah, I think that's what he needed. He gonna still lose. It don't fucking matter. So it's a fact that
how he gonna knock him out.
Yeah, that'll be a statement if he knock out Sean.
Yeah, what would you do if it was a close fight?
It's a close fight. Y'all see his strap
decision, man.
They may not come to this channel.
You talking about Sean Porter? Also, I expect it to be a close fight. I don't know why people won't expect it to. Who's blown away, Sean?
They were distant to him, pull his ass, calling him a quarterback.
He say, Casey Boston say y'all hating on her. And I ain't hate on her. Shit, I said that it's a good fight. I got Jared Hurd in my top 10.
I got her winning, bro.
I believe Hurd can win. I believe he may win. I don't know. I think it's a really good fight. So I think you don't know. I
want to see Hurd versus him and Hurd versus Canelo. Canelo's gonna weight train him. You're gonna weight train Hurd, Canelo.
Man, he better gonna wait till Jared Hurd get about 5 or 6 fights at middleweight.
But here's the problem, though. I reckon Hurd would go for the knockout, though. I reckon Hurd would actually go for the knockout.
Yeah, I mean, he would have to.
You want to go 12 with him?
Hurd always go for the knockout.
Yeah, like that's a good mindset. Because I don't think Danny Jacobs gonna go for knockout. I think he's gonna fight in the back foot and be on his back half the time.
He said Tank gonna answer Leo call. Man, fucking pie. He bet if he dug Leo Santa Cruz, bro, he's just a whole hoe.
I'm gonna fight Juno Carroll.
Fuck about it.
What you think about Juno Carroll?
Fuck about it. He didn't do some whole ass shit like that. I'll stop Juno Carroll in 1 round and Tevin Farmer.
He's coming back in July.
I know July 27th, he fighting Gamboa in Baltimore in his own.
I don't want that fight, man.
He can fight Leo Santa Cruz, not me. If he does Leo Santa Cruz, bro, I ain't got no more. I ain't got no more.
Gonna duck Gary Russell, and then he's gonna talk trash about Terrence Crawford.
If I'm Crawford, I'm pulling up to his next fight, dog. I'm pulling up on that nigga.
Yo, he's gonna have his head down, bro, because Floyd never said he can look up.
Bro. Pull up on that coward, man. That nigga's a whole coward. Tank being a bitch for ducking Loma and Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck he ducking them niggas for?
What's gonna happen if Crawford says, yo, move up to catch where I'll fight you, bro? People are gonna say Crawford picking on a little man.
I don't care. Get the fuck out of that nigga, man. AB versus AB versus Tank. Fuck it. 135. 137.
I think AB too big.
AB has somebody coming back down to 140. He don't want no smoke with no. I got every nigga that got a bill at 140 beating AB.
I don't think AB could make 140.
He can make 140.
Nah, he been fighting a lot of catch weights. I don't think he can beat Regis. I don't think he can beat Hooker. I don't think he can beat anyone with a belt.
Barashnik, Ramirez,
what about AB versus
Taylor.
Lomachenko?
I pick Lomachenko. That bitch ain't gonna let his hands go.
They can sell that fight.
I'll fight Lomachenko. Move up for AB.
It would.
Crawford and Regis, yeah, that's a good fight down the line. I want to see how he do versus Taylor or Barashnik. Low key, I think
what about Regis Spence?
Regis Spence, as amateurs pro different. I'm not sure. I gotta see what he look like versus Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But I think he secretly want Taylor to lose, bro.
Who? Regis?
Hell yeah, I think he secretly want because Barashnik is with Lou DiBella too.
Nah, but people forget. People keep disrespecting Hooker. Hooker was going to enter that tournament.
No, I said Hooker. Look, man, I'm sorry, I can't pick Hooker over Regis or Josh Taylor. That dude went life and death with Alex Ocedo, man. I just can't get past that, bro. He really did. He showed hard, but he went life and death with Alex Ocedo. That's somebody he should wash.
But really, when he turned it up on his ass, he turned it up.
He turned it up on him, but he still went life and death with him.
He dominated that motherfucker. Had he turned it up earlier, it wouldn't have been competitive. He turned it up though on that motherfucker.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been competitive at all.
No, but
and he struggled with Flanagan. And he struggled with Flanagan. I know stylistically.
Regis went 12 when
he went 12 and he beat his ass.
Yeah,
that fight wasn't competitive, bro. That wasn't even close.
He fought Hooker leftovers, bro.
Yeah, you could say that.
you could say that, bro, but he took way more punishment against Regis program, bro.
He fought Hooker overseas, bro. He didn't have to, he couldn't fight him in the confines of his backyard, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. But at the end of the day, man, I saw what I saw, man. I gotta see something different. I gotta see something different, man. Like I said, I got program over Hooker, bro. I just do.
That 18
everybody got program over Hooker though. I mean, I ain't know you got like you picking like fucking AJ.
I got Josh Taylor over Hooker, bro. Too.
Everyone gonna Hooker losing against all these top names.
Except for maybe
I got Hooker destroying Jose Ramirez, even though Jose Ramirez supposed to be a top name. But Jose Ramirez may go get washed by everybody up there, anybody relevant at 140.
So I think Ivan Barashnik might be fucking Jose Ramirez.
Hey, beat the shit out of Jose Ramirez, man.
But one thing I can say about Hooker though that people forget, he's improving on the job.
He is though. That motherfucker improving. I ain't see his last fight, but he might outgrow that weight class. He should be trying to go for the. He just signed. He just re-signed with the Zone. The Zone gave that. Hold on. The Zone gave that nigga a 3-fight deal. They didn't even believe in that motherfucker, bro. They didn't even believe him. And he resigned on the Zone. He resigned to the Zone on the low, bro. And Jay-Z said that Reese Hooker will be knock out Regis. Regis say, "Look here, man. It's on fight." How he said, "Look here," you know how he talk. He said, "Look here, man." He said,
"Come on, man. I'm gonna tell you right to somebody." He said, "Look here, man. So if you want to make the fight with me, I'm gonna take you this here."
Hold on. That motherfucker said he the worst champion in the division. He said he's by far the worst champion in the division.
He said, "Yo, let me tell you, he's the worst champion in the division. Now, if you want to mess with me, we can get in the ring and do what we need to do. So now flatline the motherfucker anytime we want to."
He was like, "Jay-Z don't know shit." He said, "Jay-Z don't know shit."
I didn't realize Hooker had free
Jay-Z don't know boxing.
Yo, Hooker got free draws on his record. I'm looking at his record right now.
Yeah, him and Regis Progress had the Abel Ramos. They fought. He had
my girl got family that talk just like Regis Progress.
Yo, Hooker's first fight was a draw. Yo, Hooker's first fight was a draw. Then he started winning. He drew. Wait, yeah, he drew. He's drawn 3 times.
Hooker, like I said, Hooker has improved, but I gotta see it, man. If he would be Progress, I'd be a believer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing, like I said, I'm telling y'all though, the Progress, they trying to set up Progress for Bud. Maybe it's Bud. Maybe Progress. They said the winner of the Progress
18-inch reach.
Say it again.
Hooker has an 80-inch reach. Man.
I know. Like I said, if I would love to see. I would love to see what him versus like a Bud or something like that with Bud Washington. But But then, like I said, man. But I know, but I know the Top Rank wants to set up for the winner. If somebody become undisputed at 140, they want him to fight Bud, but they like it to be Porter. They think Porter gonna be the guy. But if maybe Josh Taylor, they said they would like Josh Taylor versus Bud too.
Yo, Cali, Hooker or Lomachenko?
Hooker or Lomachenko? He too big for Lomachenko, man. Lomachenko ain't gonna fight him. Too big. He destroyed Lomachenko. The Lomachenko team. I mean, to me, I'd like to see it. Maybe I'd be proven wrong. Let me Lomachenko goes in there, but Lomachenko, he said he think it's crazy. He said no. He said no. It's crazy. To move up to 40. Then it makes no sense. No, it makes no sense. No reason for me to go. No, I'm too small for weight. I'm too small for weight 10 now. I'm too small for weight 10 now, man. I should go down. That's what he says. So he ain't going up to no 140, bro. It ain't never happen. You never know that he may. CJ may be right. Maybe Hooker will look better at 147. It's a possibility, man, being more filled out and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
So hell, we saying 6'7", 140 pounders, man. I heard there's a 6'7", 140 pounder coming in, man. That's getting ready right now. I think he only got like 9 fights.
No, not the dude I saw. Not the dude I saw in LA on PBC. There's another guy that's 6'7", 100, and he fight at 140. You was lying to me, bro.
Hold on a second.
6'7". Yo, I'm telling you, he must be skinny.
You talking about that dude that's with Samson is 6'5" or 6'6", fucking junior middleweight? That's what you talking about. He's junior middleweight. Yeah, that bitch like 6'6", 6'5" at super middleweight. That nigga look bony as fuck, bro. He was Samson boxing, bro. That nigga look like a video game character, bro. You ever seen Space Jams?
Yeah.
The big tall blue one, that's what that nigga look like fighting.
He's like a Looney Tunes character.
That nigga look like a AI, some AI type shit.
This time was a good movie, man. That's funny.
That motherfucker is an AI character, bro. That nigga, man, I'm like, man. They say he could fight, take body shots and everything, bro. I'm like, okay.
Wait, with that skinny?
That nigga skinny as a motherfucker, bro.
Yo, CJ, you be saying that you should stay with me for a week, bro. Maybe you can get him up to heavyweight.
That motherfucker bony as hell, bro. That nigga he don't even look real. It's at 54. That nigga like 6'6" at 154, bro. I get off this bitch.
I'm not even healthy, bro. Like you should try to get him up to heavyweight.
That nigga like a paperweight, bro. He couldn't survive a heavyweight, bro. One punch, that nigga done at that bitch.
You said 154, yo. Him versus Jared Hudd. Let's go.
Yeah, that nigga got a lot of body to hit, bro. I mean, damn. Can Gary Russell at 140?
What?
No, that nigga too little, bro. I think 35 is a stretch for him.
140, bro.
He got that T-Rex complex.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. My nigga,
I never knew it was possible to be that big and be that smooth, bro. I'd be that skinny.
You know what I mean? Say Mighty Mo is like Hurd in the beginning, proving on the job. People doubt Hurd until he kept winning.
Yeah, Hooker's gonna do it, man. I feel like Hooker. I was gonna say I feel like Hooker fights to the level of his opponent.
Yeah, he got 20 kids. He ain't got no choice but to win. What you talking about?
Yeah, at least he got motivation. I think he fights to the level of his opponent. The harder the opponent is, the more he's gonna raise the level, bro. Like you said, he turned up the notch in that the fight before his last one, bro.
I hope Taylor beat Barashnik and this Taylor reaches progress fight happen. I can see the WB World Series, but we don't have the money anymore for the fight, and if the bitch falling out, I'll be mad as fuck.
Yo, this may be a hot take for a lot of people, man. The 140 division is more interesting than the 147, bro.
Yeah, because no motherfucker fight. They're gonna be fighting each other.
Stacked, bro.
They're gonna be fighting each other.
You think Mikey will fight Hooker?
No, maybe I doubt it. He said, "Why are you talking about the weigh-in?" I just talked about the weigh-in in the beginning of the video, bro. Yeah, I did a video before this about the weigh-in.
Yeah, I got to ask you a question. You said what's that? Anthony Joshua bigger than Wilder.
So what?
The title of your video, Anthony Joshua bigger than Wilder.
Well, I meant to put a question mark, but shit, my bad.
You got a lot of haters, bro.
Nah, I mean, I meant to put a question mark. Let me change that. I ain't niggas gonna be crying about that shit.
You see, Lennox Lewis, he met Ryan Garcia. He said he didn't know Ryan Garcia was a pro boxer. He said he before he was a little kid.
No, he didn't. You lying.
No, he said in the video, he's like, you're a boxer? He's like, oh damn, I thought you're a little kid. He's like, how many fights he has? It's like 18. He's like, what, 18 amateur fights? You didn't know who Ryan Garcia was. Nah, he was
Ryan, think about it. Ryan Garcia. I mean, he looks like a baby. He does.
Yeah, isn't he like 20?
He got a baby with him. Now he got a baby.
Yeah. He got a massive female photo. I ran into this chick that was a fan of. Yeah, she blocked me because I said his tank is gonna whip his ass.
You should have lied. She probably would have gave you some.
He turned 21 in August 8th, so he ain't 20.
I see around my age then.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like you saw that interview. He said, Lennox Lewis said, "Oh, you look like a boxer." He didn't know he was an actual boxer.
Hey, Dr. Blake, you want to move it to a model? You want to move it to a mesh with Instagram models? Huh?
Yo, man, if I get to pick all of them, why not, bro? I'll be taking
end up dead.
Yeah, your girlfriend's best friend, bro.
Oh, you still want her?
Yeah, man.
I think. Unless I'm ask my girl.
She gonna milk that MLS check on for your ass.
You better know something else first, bro.
You really been giving up. He said, man, as long as I get taken care of, I'm good.
I'm going back with the UK with nothing to show for it, bro.
Yeah, no, he's like, man, she spent all your money.
And took your little jersey. Your cleats.
They said Dr. Blick will be cashing in all kind of Louis bags. Another Louis bag.
Oh, Lord, man.
I said, Dr. Blick, are you happy? Yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah, Dr. Blick will be like, yes, I am.
I'll always be smiling, bro. Yeah, people like, yo, you don't come on my channel to talk about boxes. Like, oh, yeah, I've been busy.
I'm about to get off, man. I'm tired as a motherfucker. Appreciate y'all for coming on, though, man.
Well, you covering the fight tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm covered. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna get this on.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, like, are you gonna stream like live coverage?
Yeah,
I'll go live. Yeah, I'll go live for the fight tomorrow. I don't know. I ain't doing the whole card though. Fuck that. It's 1,000 cards. It's Eddie Hearn.
Who's on the card?
Man, it's Eddie Hearn. It's an Eddie Hearn production, bro. They got 1,000.
Who's actually on that card?
Hey, I gotta ask you something. Hey, did your rookies report to a camp today? I'm talking for the Lions.
No, rookie minicamp. I think it's like for first year coaches, ain't it?
For the rookie minicamp?
Yeah, I think it's like first year coaches, ain't it? Yeah. They get to report early or some shit like that. No,
yeah, I kind of swear they did like the rookie minicamp, yeah, something like that, man. I know that they had something like that going. I saw some of the Raiders that had this stuff. All the players and stuff, they're happy they got the helmet and everything. So they're like, yeah, all right, I'm Jews. Yeah, all that kind of shit. So
going 16-0, baby. Just win, baby. Just win.
You should just win. Ain't gonna be no 16-0. That's you see that schedule? So we got to be realistic here, man.
You never know, man. You
just afraid.
Y'all got one win, bro.
You just trying to steal one of the quarterbacks from us. That's all.
But yeah, y'all got one win, bro. Y'all play.
You just want to steal one of the quarterbacks. I know. I know what you're trying to do.
Just give me.
I think the Raiders. I think the Raiders like Herbert too.
No, I got Derek Carr.
No. I think we like Herbert too, bro.
No, one thing I didn't get about yo, I gotta say this real quick. Yeah, one thing I didn't get was why did Canelo and Danny Jacobs try to act like they got beef, man? When they were going to Instagram
That
lives
was hella
together.
fake, bro. You see that fake? You see that fake ass push?
They both been talking shit the whole build up.
Man, that was fake. They were friends the whole build up until they playing with that fake beef.
Bro.
Dude, you see, they were FaceTiming each other and stuff. Man, Danny Jacobs and Canelo Alvarez are best friends, bro. I don't believe none of that garbage that they came. Oh yeah, we trying to get it now. Y'all best friends, y'all homies and stuff. FaceTime. Who FaceTime your enemy?
You know, you guys see freaking Rocky? How it's like, yo, let's just stage this and just make sure like how things are gonna go, bro. That like with the whole Hogan crap, bro. That's what they're doing.
Do you FaceTime your enemies if you're about to fight? Because who FaceTimes their enemy?
I don't even have them on Instagram. What do you mean? Why am I following them?
What's up, buddy? Hey, man. Man, I'm not gonna mean to hit you in the face too hard, man. You know, so I'm gonna try to be nice. Yeah, I know, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to put on the show for these people, man. Let's just get our money. You know what I'm saying? I get it, bro. Hey, man, after, man, you want to go get some beer or something like that on me? Oh, yeah. So, yeah. They said, yeah, no problem.
Danny Jacobs is following Canelo on Instagram.
I was born to drink Corona. You want a Corona, Danny? Danny like,
yeah, Danny Jacobs is following Canelo, bro.
I was definitely looking forward to, to the Corona, man. Never had that, out of New York. You know what I'm saying?
Cali, Danny Jacobs is following Canelo, but Canelo ain't following Danny Jacobs.
Nah, he did though. He probably stopped on following, but they were FaceTiming and shit each other, but that was weak.
I know, I saw them, man.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is weak. I'm like, really? FaceTime?
No, that
really didn't. That took a lot of excitement away from me, man. I didn't find that appealing. I said, really?
Cali,
you don't?
Yeah. Canelo's like, it's you, my friend.
He said, you're definitely my friend. He said, we're best friends. It's like, man, get out of here, man. FaceTime and man, you don't FaceTime the enemy, dude.
Sound like a crackhead Mario.
I said, I was born ready. I said, man,
I was born using.
He's like, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pretend like I don't fucking like him no more. Fuck that dude. Nah, Canelo, pure Mexican, bro. He ain't gonna sound like that, man. But now to tell you the truth, though, man. Like I said, man, come on, you guys know that shit wasn't cool. When you saw it on FaceTime, you was like, really? How this helping the build up of the fight?
Imagine
supposed to hate it. Yeah, man. Wilder be on there like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, bro. He said, I'm gonna put you. I promise you, I'm gonna beat your ass. I promise you. Wow.
If they do eventually fight, bro, Wilder gonna be the villain of that fight, bro. He's gonna say like he's gonna kill him, bro, and all that stuff.
He said, I promise you, I'm sending you to the morgue. I promise you you're gonna get sent to the morgue. I promise you. And Josh was like, oh, you don't feel shit, man. Come on, chill. No, I promise you. You feel shit.
That Anthony Joshua did that. That big baby.
In the super chat, Mew Ying said Cali Regis' impression was very good. Laugh out loud.
He's talking about this. No, different way about this now. Here, we try to get the fight going, but I plan to throw my right hand here, so I'm gonna try to drop in here with this. Now, back in the day, when I went to school with Honey Badger, and I got a lot of shot. I throw a lot of hard hands and stuff, but my whole goal is to fight Josh Taylor, the minute sometime, but hopefully he make it to the fight, because a lot of people have been trying to say that I'm gonna lose to him, but I'm not. I'm gonna knock him out. If you guys see that I'm getting a lot better in the boxing, and I'm gonna do whatever I can, to make sure put on for New Orleans, But right now I live in Houston, but I see it's not the same thing. I can't go back because I party too much. I have a wonderful life with a wonderful wife. I met my dream wife in Brazil. Tell you, I got my girl's family she got family that sound like that, man. It's easy to imitate, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna say Louisiana transplant, bro. That's all I'm saying. She not, but her mom is from Louisiana, and they have family from Louisiana, bro. So, like I said, it's easy work, bro. I met them. You're like, no, baby, I'll tell you about this right here.
Oh, Lord.
telling that, Woody, I don't know. He said, you heard me? You heard me? I said, I tell you, said, no, baby.
I gotta go, man. I'm tired of motherfucking, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
CJ, dude, you had something to sip, but I can tell you look like you didn't have something to sip, bro.
No, I was making this Modelo, bro. That's it. I'm going to sleep. Ain't getting me drunk, but that shit was good though, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all though, man. I'm out of here, man.
For sure.